I've got the new Megabass S-Crank right here, and you know, when you're choosing colors of what to throw, when to throw, you know, really basically I've always said this, you know, bass eat three things 90% of the time. They eat shad, they eat bluegills, and they eat crawdads. So when I'm choosing my colors, I always try to choose, you know, one of those three colors basically, and according to what time of the year. You know, early in the year, I think bass really tend to feed on crawdads a lot, you know, late winter, early spawn, you know, pre-spawn stuff. Then I think it kind of transitions to bluegills, and then really to shad in the fall. But you know, shad color baits can be good any time of the year. So when I'm choosing a shad color bait, the clearer the water, the more translucent I want a bait to be. This is a clear, sexy shad that you can see through. You know, then you've got one that's more solid, the sexy French pearl. So this is going to be more of a dirty watercolor because you can't see through it. This one I can see through. It's going to be a clear watercolor. Then you know, when things are really ramped up around the spawn or summertime, you know, and they're feeding on bluegill, really clear water bait, this bluegill right here, you know, this is a more of a translucent chartreuse blue back would be a good medium to stained watercolor. You know, then you've got really good, you know, muddy watercolors, really solid, really bright, really contrasting, you know, chartreuse black back, the E2 crawl, just great springtime baits and dirty water. But that's how I choose my colors. Always remember, these baits are really important on your retrieve. You know, vary that retrieve. You know, really, you know, reel it fast or reel it slow. Stop it, go. You know, trigger those bites. That's what makes these baits so good with the square bills. They really deflect, and a lot of times, you know, you can trigger those bites by the faster you reel a bait. So that's an S-Crank, and that's how I'm going to choose my colors.